So Logan Paul just came back with a brand new video about suicide, in which he talks to suicide survivors and basically proves, I guess, that he finally got a grasp on what he did. Now, as you guys know, I was not a huge fan of his first apology, but I have to stand up for him on this one. Because in my opinion, okay, I think that he finally has shown us that he understands what he did was wrong, and that he's willing to move beyond it, and change his perspective on what he did. The video did not pander to his own audience like his first apology did. His first apology was basically him just trying to keep people off of his ass. In this one, he actually focused on understanding suicide, why people commit suicide, and why his actions were wrong. And yes, it is entirely possible to do some really messed up shit and then apologize for it properly, and I think that he did so with this video. Of course, people are still gonna give him shit about it. Of course, they're gonna say that this apology is basically him just trying to cover his trails. And, you know, I understand that people think that. I understand that people are like, well, he's only doing this because what he did was wrong. So many people know about it, and it's basically put such a mark on his reputation that everyone only really knows any more about him as the person who went in the forest and made fun of a dead body. But while, of course, that's the entire motive, is to clear his reputation and make sure that, you know, he can stop the hate train going on against him, he didn't do it in the wrong ways. And I mean, when you need to apologize in a situation, of course people are just always gonna make sure that it sticks around. Because unfortunately, as people, we naturally view, you know, things that we do bad with more priority than we do with how we reconcile against those things, or, you know, the good things that we do. So even though Logan Paul made an entire 7-minute video in which he proves that he's grasped the concepts of why he did that thing and why it was wrong, while he made this video in which he talks to people who have jumped off of the Golden Gate Bridge in suicide attempts, there are going to be people who lampoon him for the rest of his life. And yes, I'm not saying that this video and his $1 million charitable contribution, you know, solves the entire issue. I'm not saying that this makes what he did valid or okay. Of course, what he did was really awful, right? Making fun of a dead body hanging in a forest, posting it on YouTube for your millions of fans, mostly children, to watch and see. Obviously, something really messed up. Something that a person who is viewing the situation normally would not do. I do think that Logan Paul is still an asshole. I still don't think he's a good person just because all of a sudden he's done this. But I think that his apology and this video and his contribution all somewhat prove and validate that, you know, he's understood what he's done wrong. He's making efforts to try and fix the situation that he caused, and I feel like he should be given more credit by the online community for doing that. Because as you're well aware, there are plenty of people who have messed up, including Logan himself, who have made half-assed apologies and basically get on camera and make a fool of themselves as they backpedal and try and cover their own trails. How many more times in your lifetime do you think you're gonna see somebody mess something up like this, actually interview victims of whatever condition, you know, that they made fun of, especially in a situation like this, and try to create awareness around the issue, and also donate $1 million to multiple organizations to try and reconcile the issue? Because, let's face it, it's as easy for a YouTuber to apologize as literally getting on camera and saying, "I'm sorry, I did something wrong." He could have as easily done that twice. He already did it once, but he could have easily done it twice and gotten away with it. In a month, people would be off the topic. But no, he went out of his way to actually fix the issue. And I know I keep mentioning the $1 million charitable contribution because that's huge, you know? That's $1 million. Do you understand how much that's going to help these people and help these charities? Do you understand how many people's lives can potentially be saved by him donating that money to suicide prevention people? He's quite literally funding a hotline that actually prevents tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of suicides per year. He's created a video that has millions of views to try and raise awareness about the issue. I mean, honestly, what more can you ask for? He's apologized properly. He's made an awareness video. He's actually shown that he grasps the ideas around, you know, suicide isn't, you know, something that you should be making YouTube videos about. He donated a shit ton of money out of his own pocket. There's just not much more he can do, you know what I'm saying? He's already hit the pinnacle of what he can do. So yes, while he did something extremely immoral, and he did something that he definitely should be criticized for at least the rest of his career, he has made an effort to actually repair the damage that he caused. And you need to remember, I do not like Logan Paul. I don't like either of the Paul brothers. I don't like their cliques. I think that they're both horrible people. I think they both make very, very stupid decisions. At this point, the evidence is all in front of you. But I don't think that just because they're the Paul brothers, that, you know, when they do something this stupid, and they actually come out and they do something right, and they apologize properly, and they make an appropriate video and an appropriate contribution to the issue, I don't think that because they're Paul brothers and have their careers destroyed over it. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new around here, my Patreon, merch, Twitter, Twitch, all those other links are down below in the description. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, signing out.